All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today this is in response to putting your head down and getting the job done video. All right, so in that video, I gave some examples of, just getting the job done. Putting the pedal to the floor and just knocking out work. Now, a lot of people commented about a couple things in that video. The Honda timing belt being done in an hour and a half, along with the trans service and the power steering service. Well, the reality is I did it in an hour and a half. I'm sorry. Now, that is the graviest Honda timing belt on the planet. If you've never done one, every bolt on the timing covers is all accessible with power tools. My best friend doing that job is this thing right here. Milwaukee 1/4 inch and my Matco 10mm swivel. Every timing cover bolt you can get with this. It's not like the Accords where you got that one back bolt that you got to sit there and do with a hand ratchet because you can barely get on it. That particular job, all power tools. Even the idler and tensioner can be gotten with an electric ratchet or cordless if you're, one of those people. So yes, I did it in an hour and a half. Now, some caveats to that was the car was already racked. I had already done my inspection, all of that. All I did was knock out the timing belt, drain and fill on the transmission, which the drain part was done when I started draining the coolant and taking off the wheel and doing the fender liner. By the time I was done, the transmission was drained, put the drain plug back in, and I could lower it down and start working on the top. Yeah, I did it in an hour and a half. I'm sorry. Am I an expert at it? Actually, yes. We work on a lot of V6 Hondas here. To give you a simple example, in one day we had 4 Honda timing belts going on at once. We ran out our main supplier Worldpac out of 2. They only had 2 in stock in 2 different warehouses. Alternate supplier, we got one from them, ran them out of stock, and we had to get one from Napa. All ASN timing belt kits. And the other question I got was water pump, cam seals. Did the water pump, did the tensioner pulley, did the idler. Did not do cam or crank seals. Why? Because they were not leaking. We price out cam and crank seals, but if they're not leaking, it's up to the customer whether or not they want to replace them. Now, in that particular car, it was clean as there was dry, it was well maintained. So I wasn't really worried about the cam seals. They were dry though. And that's how we do every timing belt job that comes through here. We do a complete kit and cam seals if needed. On Hondas, oil pump seals if needed. Tahoe, Suburban, whatever the heck it was. If you've never done that job, and I'm not going to scream, but it's utter gravy. There's just no way around it. It's just easy. I already had it sucked down. I got it all back, I got it enough back together to hook the machine to it. Did the suck while I was finishing up the car. Got it done in an hour. Now, what nobody caught on to, nobody in the comments caught on to, I lost my you-know-what on that Mini. I had about 10 hours in an 8-hour job. Probably not as directly 10 hours as, just a general technician, because I get pulled off and on jobs because of shop foreman stuff. But I was not great efficiency on that Mini, which is one of the reasons why I was behind. Do I claim to be some super tech? No. I'm good, but that's my point, is I lost on the Mini, gained on the other two. So just a little response to the comments. So hope you liked this video. If you didn't like my response, well, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.